Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Full Metal Geek. This is the Geek League here on the Full Metal Trivia channel, and today we are continuing our road to the title. This time we are hopping back over for our first match on the veterans side of the bracket. Obviously, with the road to the title, we're having two four-way matches full of people. Those winners are going to play each other in a number one contenders match. This is the first match that we have on the veterans side. We have RJ versus Eli. These are people who do not have positive records right now, but have played last season, have proven that they know their stuff, and the winner of this match will go into the four-way with me in the co-hosting chair. I think the first time co-hosting with me in Full Metal Geek, I have brother Tim, the Hulk Cuellar. Tim, how you doing?
I am doing fantastic. I've seen both of these competitors play in different things, not like just me seeing their matches. They're both great competitors, so it'll be interesting to see how this one shakes out today for sure. And of course, both of these competitors are in my way to winning this tournament. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get some thoughts, some interviews here, some promos from our competitors. First, the higher ranked contender RJ. RJ, you're coming into this match 2-3. You have a win over Eli via knockout in a three-way match in the past. Does that give you confidence coming into this match here?
No, we all know that was super dumb luck, because let's not forget I got my ass knocked out right after that. That match was pure, unadulterated bad luck for Eli and Caleb and ridiculous amount of good luck for me. I don't really expect much from this match. The only positive thing I have going into this match is you're right. I'm 2-3. So the universe dictates that I probably should win this match just to be batting 500 again. But honestly, I know Eli wants this so bad, and I am terrified of him right now.
Absolutely. And Eli, RJ did mention it. Your luck in this league has not been the best. You are 1-3 coming into this match. Your record does not, I don't think, accurately show how good of a competitor you are. But, RJ's in your way here today. Do you think you can beat him, make it to that four-way, get that first step back into contendership? How are you feeling today about this match?
All I can say is that all I was thinking as we were getting into this match was, I need this win. I need to win. That's all I've been thinking about. If I lose, I don't know anymore. I need this win. I need to prove that I'm better than what my record shows, because you've said, RJ said, Tim has said, almost everyone in this community knows how much of a good competitor I am when it comes to Geek. So seeing this record on me is something that should not happen. And if I lose, I don't know.
Alrighty, so obviously Eli determined and focused to get back on the road to contendership. We're going to kick it off right here with the rules. Round one works the same as it does in every other league. You got 10 questions from 10 predetermined randomized categories. You're going to write your answer down and reveal it and say it at the same time. The correct answer is 1 point. If you get a perfect 10, you will get a bonus question worth another additional point if you get it right. 3 repeats and challenge to use throughout the course of the match. 15 seconds to answer. I think I got it all. Tim, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, Robert. Let's do this.
Perfect. Let's do it. Tim, you can kick us off with our first question in round one.
All right, gentlemen. Your first question in round one is going to be in the category of quotes. What DC villain said, "No one cared who I was until I put on the mask"? Robert, I'm going to throw this out here. DC, not as good as Marvel.
Hot takes. Is that Ryan Simonson I see over there?
Yeah, let's start a war right here.
3, 2, 1. Marker's done. We're going to go to the higher ranked RJ first.
I believe that was Bane.
And Eli?
Bane.
Both correct for a point. So, all right. Good job, guys. Your second question in the category of Star Wars. In Star Wars The Last Jedi, who tells the heroes about the Master Codebreaker on Canto Bight? Realize I misspelled Canto Bight. Now I fixed
Star Wars The Last Jedi, a universally loved film.
Yeah, no controversy.
No controversy at all.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down, please. Coming to Eli first.
Maz Kanata.
And RJ?
No, I guessed it was Laura Dern's character because I didn't even know her name.
Eli is correct. It is Maz Kanata. Going
I
up
only
to
saw that movie once. I did not enjoy it.
All right. Your next category is going to be in heroes and villains. What comedic actor plays the heroic Colonel Stars and Stripes in Kick-Ass 2?
Kilgo is obsessed with this movie, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's I've seen it once. I saw it in the theater, and then I own it, but I've never watched it again
I
since
think I've seen
saw
it like
in the
3 or 4 times.
That's
Five,
way too many
4.
times.
You're right. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going back to RJ, please.
Jim Carrey.
And Eli?
Jim Carrey.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. Eli staying perfect. As we go into our fourth question, this time in the category of Marvel. How does Deadpool try to kill himself in the opening of Deadpool 2? We'll be a little bit lenient.
When I tested this question, I'm pretty sure I had a paragraph.
We would call it Smaug.
Some would call it Benedict Cumberbatch.
Is that his name?
Benedict Cumbersnatch.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. RJ, what do you got?
I believe they met in Brie.
Eli, did you have it?
I also said Brie.
Both correct.
Eli sticking with that perfect game so far.
And RJ keeping up. 4 to 5. Your next question in the category of DC. The thing that Tim bashed. Your question. In which Superman film is the Daily Planet taken over by a tabloid tycoon named David Warfield?
Of course, and I haven't seen any of these fucking movies.
That's going to be a yikes from me, dog.
That's going to be a much-needed thing to answer this question, Robert. You have to see the film in order to know what happens in the film.
You might be able to guess. 4, 3,
As long as he doesn't say Batman.
1. Yeah, Batman and Robin is not the correct answer. We are to Eli first.
Superman 4 Quest for Peace.
And RJ?
I said Superman 3, but Superman 4 makes more sense.
Superman 4 is correct.
Yeah.
Eli sticking with that perfect round. Eli playing a hell of a game so far.
Yeah. Superman.
I'll be honest, that's the only one I haven't seen, and when I was thinking of the others, I don't remember that as a plot point.
Well, you're lucky you've never seen it. In your next question, guys, is in category of Wizarding World. In Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald primarily takes place in what European city?
I heard this is Maggie's favorite Harry Potter movie.
Yes, Crimes of Grindelwald is Maggie's favorite Wizarding World film. Yes.
Yeah.
The famous Sister Maggie, she adores this film, loves it.
4.
She's giving me a look.
2.
I think I'm getting divorced.
Pens down. RJ.
Was it Paris?
And Eli?
I said the country, I just said France.
Oh, we were looking for the city of Paris.
Oof.
There goes.
So Eli loses perfect round. Oh, so close.
That's right, guys. You still have 3 questions left in this first round. Your next one, the category is MCU. Your next question in the category of MCU. In Captain America, the First Avenger, the Howling Commandos mission where they apprehend Zola takes place on what transportation?
My clique in high school.
Type of transportation?
Yeah, type of transportation, yes.
Okay, just making sure.
My clique in high school was called the Howling Commandos.
You're cool.
We would run around the streets and howl at people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Eli.
Train.
And RJ.
I haven't heard you're cool since high school. Train.
Train is correct.
All right, guys. Your next question is going to be in the category of Star Trek.
Nope.
Who plays William Riker in the Next Generation series of films?
Nope.
RJ, this is an interesting strategy. Maybe. What if he pulls up his board and there's an answer there?
Nope, that's not going to happen.
It is an interesting strategy. Not even taking a guess.
Not even worth trying.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. RJ, what do you have?
A big old blank board.
Oh, I see. Okay. Eli.
The man who would also play Xanatos in Gargoyles, Jonathan Frakes.
Jonathan Frakes, correct for another
Sure,
point.
totally. That guy. Yep, totally.
He also directed 2 of those movies.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Alrighty, guys. Your final question in this round comes in the category of Worlds of Warner Brothers DC Universe. And your question: who creates Doomsday in Batman v Superman? Maybe the shortest question I've ever written.
Also widely known as the best villain in the DCEU, Doomsday. You know, he's great. People loved him in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,
okay. Cool.
4,
I mean, he was better than
3,
Enchantress.
2, 1. Markers down, and we're going to Eli.
Lex Luthor.
Correct for 9 points in round 1. And RJ?
Lex Luthor.
Nice job, guys. 7-9 at the end of round 1.
That's a great round 1, Robert. They're both playing very strong.
They are. We will see if they continue it, if they can keep it up in round 2, which of course works like this. We're going to bring up a wheel from the old wheeldecide.com, and we're going to give you a category. There's 8 categories on this wheel, plus heroes and villains pick, which is a spinner's and opponent's choice. You're going to get your category. If you don't like what you spun, you can spin again, but you have to stick with the second option if the first one's not to your liking. Once you have your category selected, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece from that category. If you don't know the answer, you can check to multiple choice, which will bring the value of the question down to 1. And of course, there is stealing, so please keep your ears open for when your competitor is answering the questions. We still have all repeats available for everybody. And I'm going to read off the categories, and then we will get the person in the lead, Eli, to choose if you'd like to go first or second, as I start for screen sharing time. All right, so your categories in round 2 are MCU, Middle-earth, Mixed Bag, Directors and Composers, Marvel, Wizarding World, Star Wars, Worlds of DC, and then, of course, Villains Pick and Heroes Pick. Eli, knowing those categories, would you like to go first or second?
First.
That's going to spin first. Eli, your first spin is in, and it lands on Worlds of DC.
I'll take it.
Eli going to take this one. Tim, would you like to give Eli his questions in the Worlds of DC?
Oh, sure. Let me just scroll to that, Robert, and then we
The very
will.
last one.
Thank you, Robert, for helping me.
I got you.
Worlds of DC. Okay, Eli. Your first question in Worlds of DC is, what sport does Perry assign Clark to write about where he instead writes about Batman in Batman v Superman?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are soccer, football, basketball, or hockey.
Football.
Football is correct for 1 point.
That was my original guess, but I wasn't for sure.
All right, Eli, your next question in Worlds of DC is, what possession of Steve Trevor's does Diana ask about after he bathes in Wonder Woman?
Is what?
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. Which member of the Suicide Squad uses a device to carry out surveillance on Enchantress before the final battle in Suicide Squad?
Captain Boomerang.
That is correct for 2 points.
Points.
Someone has seen Suicide Squad. All right. Your next question. Who throws the first handful of dirt onto the casket of Superman at the end of Batman v Superman?
Wow.
That is a deep cut.
That is a question.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Bruce Wayne, B, Lois Lane, C, Martha Kent, or D, Perry White.
Lois Lane.
Lois Lane is correct for 1 point.
Again,
And your final question. What military ranking does Zod hold in Man of Steel?
General.
General is correct for 2 points,
Wow.
which brings Eli's total up to 17. Good round.
Sorry, I
for
was just
Eli.
double checking that math. Yep. So at the end of Eli's round 1 with Worlds of DC, he gets 5 correct, brings his total score up to 17 to RJ's current 7. But RJ's spin is now up. RJ will get his chance to answer some round 2 questions here and try to make up that lead. I am screen sharing. This is a lot of clicking. All right, we're back to the wheel.
I believe this wheel is brought to us by Audible, Robert.
It's brought to us by Audible, an Amazon company. RJ, your spin landed on Middle Earth.
Oh, I've been waiting for this day. Robert,
So
please ask me your Middle Earth questions.
Oh, not going to respin. Okay, I see how it is. RJ,
I've
you're
been waiting for this day. Y'all don't understand how much I've been waiting to answer Robert's Middle Earth questions when it's actually my match.
It seems that RJ's excited about Middle Earth, Robert.
RJ may be getting cocky, maybe too soon. We will see.
Oh, no, it's not
All
about
right.
it. I don't think I'm going to get them all right.
All right, RJ, here we go. Your first question, Middle Earth.
Mhm.
After leaving the ring in the Shire with Frodo in the Fellowship of the Ring, Gandalf goes to what city to research it?
Minas Tirith.
Can you say it again?
Minas Tirith.
That's correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. Who addresses Gandalf as Gandalf Stormcrow in The Two Towers?
I mean, it's technically Theoden, but he's other Saruman's influence. But I guess Theoden?
Theoden is correct
Okay.
for 2 more points. All right, your next question. Whose home do Thorin and company stay in to shelter themselves from the giant black bear at the start of the Desolation of Smaug?
Oh my God, what's his freaking name? Ugh, damn it, multiple choice. Damn.
Your options are A, Beorn, B, Bolg, C, Thranduil, or D, Radagast.
No, it's a good thing I did from the giant bear. It's Beorn. They actually stay in his house.
It is Beorn
Yeah.
for 1 point.
I was going to say Bjorn. No joke. I was literally going to say Bjorn.
All right, 2 questions left here, man.
All right.
Number 4. Who plays Radagast the Brown in the Hobbit films?
Shit, multiple choice.
Your options are A, Paul McGann, B, Peter Capaldi, C, Christopher Eccleston, or D, Sylvester McCoy.
C?
C is incorrect. Chance for 1 point steal from Eli. Your options again are A, Paul McGann, B, Peter Capaldi, C, Christopher Eccleston, or D, Sylvester McCoy.
I see what you did with the choices. The answer is Sylvester McCoy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And Sylvester McCoy is correct. All right. That 1 point steal from Eli may come back to bite RJ. And RJ, your final question here in Middle Earth. While on the slopes of Mount Doom in Return of the King, Sam asks Frodo if he remembers the taste of what fruit?
Oh, shit. Damn. Multiple choice to be safe.
All right, your options are A, watermelon, B, cherries, C, strawberries, or D, lemons.
Okay, good, because that was not what I was thinking. Can I hear the options one more time?
Yep, your options are A, watermelon, B, cherries, C, strawberries, or D, lemons.
I'm going to say strawberries.
Correct for 1 point.
Okay.
So RJ brings up his total to 13, and Eli got 1 more point off of him, so he's now at 18.
13 to 18. So 5-point gap for RJ to overcome, but stranger things have happened in this league as we go into round 3, which works like this. We're going to bring up another wheel, this one with only 6 randomized categories on it. You're going to get a 2-pointer, 3-pointer, and 5-pointer. The categories from which those questions come, of course, going to come from this new wheel. So we're going to spin, obviously, you're going to answer questions until you take the lead. So we're going to answer to RJ, or we're going to ask to RJ first until he can take the lead. You get 1 respin to use that throughout the entirety of round 3, so use it wisely. And I will bring up the wheel and let you all know your categories here in round 3. So your round 3 categories. This wheel brought to you by K, the Galleria of Jewelry.
Every kiss begins with K, Robert.
Yes, it does. Your categories in this round are Heroes and Villains, Star Wars, Directors and Composers, MCU, Worlds of DC, and Wizarding World. So RJ, because you are 5 points behind, we're going to spin for your 2-point question first.
Yep.
And it lands on Heroes and Villains.
Yeah, I'll take that for 2 points.
Alrighty, Tim, would you ask RJ his round 3 questions? We'll flip-flop like we did.
Yeah, RJ, in Heroes and Villains, your 2-pointer. What is Snoke's title in the Star Wars films?
Supreme Leader.
That would be correct for 2 points.
Up to 15. If he hits his 3-point now, he will tie the game. All right, RJ, your 3-point spin is MCU.
I'll take it.
All right. Your 3-point question in MCU. Who plays Dr. Abraham Erskine? Who plays Dr. Abraham Erskine in Captain America, the First Avenger?
Stanley Tucci.
That is correct for 3 points.
Tie game.
RJ has tied Eli.
And I believe the precedent is we keep asking you questions until you take the lead, not until you tie it up.
So, because we've never had actually an instance of tie, so we've actually never run into this problem. It's always been the person had the ability to take the lead.
I think we have done it in the past where we ask you questions.
We did, and just go with that. Go with that.
I think even if it's tied, you have to take the lead before we throw it back to you.
Gotcha.
Sure.
All right.
And if that's not the precedent, it is now.
Gotcha.
Because that's what Robert wants.
All right, so RJ, your 5-point spin is Star Wars.
Hell no, spin it again.
Spin it again.
Hell no.
And it is Worlds of DC.
That's actually probably better than Star Wars.
All right, RJ.
Yeah.
To take the lead, your 5-point question in Worlds of DC.
Mm-hmm.
In Justice League, how many people were kidnapped by Steppenwolf and taken underneath Gotham Harbor for interrogation?
9?
9 is correct. Holy shit. All right.
They say 8 people kidnapped, and then Cyborg comes out of nowhere is like 9. They also took a scientist from Star Labs.
That is correct. 23 points.
Okay, I'm just going to sit here and let Eli beat me then. I did what I had to do.
Wow. You know, Robert, I'm generally I did not know the answer to that question. I thought that was a deep cut, but apparently for RJ that was an easy one.
All right. So
no, I almost said 8. Don't get me wrong. I almost said 8. I had to think about it.
Now we're in a position where Eli has a 5-point deficit to RJ. Eli's going to have to start answering some questions now to win the game.
He at least has to hit his 5. You could literally say that. He has to hit his 5.
Has to hit his 5 to win, for sure.
Yeah.
So, Eli, your 2-point spin is in. And it lands on MCU.
All right, we're taking it.
All right. Your MCU 2-pointer. In which MCU film will you hear the quote, Baskin Robbins always finds out?
Ant-Man.
Correct.
Baskin Robbins always finds out.
All right, Eli. Ant-Man correct for 2 points. He brings your score up to 20. Hitting this 3-pointer for you will tie the game. And your 3-point spin, there we go, is in. And it is directors and composers.
I'm going to take it.
Gonna take it.
Save it for the side, save it for the side.
All right, directors and composers for 3 points. Here we go. Who composed the score for Watchmen?
Shit. Don't know, so I'm going to say James Horner.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Tyler Bates.
Yeah, that wasn't my guess.
Tyler Bates. So Eli currently sitting at 20, RJ at 23. Eli, your 5-point spin is up. Eli, there will be no ties. If you hit this question, you win the game and move on to the 4-way to battle for contendership. If you miss it, RJ will win and will take that spot in the 4-way instead. Here we go. Your 5-point spin is in.
Why couldn't we go to 7 down?
And it is directors and composers.
Spinning it again.
Spinning it again.
Now you know why I saved it.
Yep.
And it lands on directors and
Oh my god! That's a bitch move, Santa. That's happened to me before too, so I know it.
Wheeldecide.com is not a good person.
It is not. That's why I use my other wheel.
All right, directors and composers.
You got this.
Eli for
Eli.
5 points to win the
Don't
game.
even fret.
Here we go. Who composed the score for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? In 5, 4,
Wait.
3, 2.
He said repeat.
Repeat.
He said
He said
repeat.
repeat.
Oh, I thought you said wait. I'm like,
No,
waiting doesn't stop the count, man. No, I'm sorry. That's my fault. Your 5-pointer. Who composed the score for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Who composed the other movies?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Okay. One more repeat left. Who composed the score for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
I swear, if you're pulling a Bateman, I'm gonna stab you.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right. Final repeat here. Who composed the score for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Congrats, RJ, James Horner.
And your winner, and moving on to the 4-way, it is RJ Villarreal Jr. We were looking for James Newton Howard.
Oh my god, he had the first name right.
James Newton Howard. James Horner, great guess. Wow. This probably is the best match of the road to the title so far.
Yeah, an incredible, very high scoring match for both competitors, and the fact that Eli was in the lead for most of the match, I thought after round 2 this was going to be a slam dunk, but it just shows that the wheel is evil and has a vengeance. So both players played incredibly well, though.
Yeah, that round 3 wheel is the great equalizer we've found in this league, capable of saving people like it maybe did for RJ today, and also ruining them like it did for Eli. Eli has nothing to be ashamed of. 9 points in round 1, 5 for 5 in round 2, plus a steal. I mean, I really do think just the category. I mean, he spun directors and composers 3 times in a row. Like, had that landed on almost any other category, this is Eli's game. He has nothing to be ashamed of. Let's get words first from RJ. RJ, how do you feel now you're at 500 going into the road to the title 4-way?
Yeah, no, that wheel won that game for me. There's no way. Like you said, Eli got directors and composers 3 times in a row. That's not a good thing to come from. Like if it's a category you are trying to avoid, like the plagues, spinning it 3 times in a row is literally the worst luck you can ever have. I got very, very effing lucky in mine. I have never answered more than 1 question right in a round 3, ever. You can look back at all my matches. I've never answered more than 1 question right. So for me to go perfect is a sign of luck in itself. But I mean, yeah, what else can I say? I got very lucky, and I'll have to go into the fatal 4-way. I definitely don't expect to make it out of there alive, because the caliber of the competitors that have already made it, that are already automatically in that one, yeah, there's no way. I haven't beaten either of those guys before, so I doubt I can beat them both. But I wish I could just sit back and run this league, but I at least have to play 1 more match, so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. You played a great match, and you spoke of the caliber of competitors that we already have confirmed for the Veterans 4-way. Those speaking of, obviously, Dominic Rizzi and Sandy Robinson, 2 hard-hitting players in this league. Let's go over to Eli with just truly maybe the worst luck in this league's history. RJ's streak of luck continues. Eli, how do you feel about how you played today? I think, if you wouldn't have spun that same category 3 times in a row, this match is yours. You had an incredibly high percentage. You didn't miss. You missed 1 question round 1, and then didn't miss until your last 2 questions. So nothing to be ashamed of. How are you feeling today, man?
Okay, well, I'm going to do the thing that I don't like to do, and that's break the showman character, because that character right now, he doesn't exist, because I told myself this going into this match, and I told Nico this last night, and I told him that if I lost this match, then the next match I have, it's going to be my last. My record is 1-4 now. And how do you come back from that? Honestly, how do you come back? The next match that I have in Full Metal Geek is going to be my last match in the division. And it's just because I think when you look at the people coming in, Jay, Nazario, just all the rookies and all the veterans that have been here for a while, if I have to take a step back, and look, you guys can say, no, Eli, you're better than what you're saying right now. Look, if I have to step back to let them get the shine, then I will. Because 1-4, it's not what I should be at. And because of that, I feel like I need to step away. But I'll give myself 1 more match. But that's it. I'm going to give myself 1 more match. The reason why I said I needed to win was because I knew that if I lost, I was going to give myself 1 more match. And so the next match I have is going to be a retirement match, because I don't know if I can keep on going knowing that I can do better, but I'm not doing better.
All right, interesting move there from Eli. We will probably see him in that match after the road to the title, but until then, I really don't think you have anything to hang your head about. You play today. With that, Tim, final thoughts on the match before we wrap things up?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what you said. They both played incredibly well. It literally all comes down to the luck of the wheel. And I know I've been in those situations where the wheel just like makes me lose a match, and it sucks, and it's horrible. But that's just the game sometimes. But RJ's got a tough road ahead in the four-way. It's challenging competition, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm excited to see Eli come back for whatever. If it's a final match, I hope he wins that, so it's a triumphant retirement. But yeah, both competitors. It was a good match. It was a great match.
Absolutely agree. So with that, from everybody here at Full Metal Geek, from myself, my co-host Tim today, our two competitors, RJ, Eli, the other showrunners, including RJ and Cody and everybody else here at Full Metal Trivia, we want to thank you for watching. Do all that stuff you're supposed to do at the end of a YouTube video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure you tune in next week or maybe later today, depending on when this gets posted, for your next Full Metal Geek match as we continue on the road to the title. Thank you very much for watching.